Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, looking at the energy surrounding you for June of 2017. First of all, thank you to everyone who is liking, sharing, and subscribing to my video and my channel. So much love and joy to you. I feel all the love and joy you send to me, and I send it right back to you with big hugs, big love, big kisses. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And let's do the collective pull before we go into the individual signs. Now, if you don't want to see the collective pull, then I have put a timestamp in the description box so it'll shoot you right to the individual sign. I already recorded this part of the video, however, the sound was so wonky I just couldn't put it on. It was just really awful. So I'm still getting this fuzzy sound, so I'm going to be getting a new mic as soon as I can. If you would like to donate to that or donate to the channel, you can do that by going to the website and clicking the donate button, and you can donate any amount you would like, 50 cents to $3,000, whatever you want. All right, so the collective pull is the Deep Roots card. Now, with this Deep Roots card, I'm going to read it to you. It's so beautiful what they have to say about it. And then I'll talk a little bit about this. Now remember, this is a collective energy that everyone will feel in some regard. We often forget about the things we cannot see, like the roots that run deep underground to support a tree. This card reminds you to connect to roots in ancient energy. There are answers that lie within this connection. Every energy has a purpose. Although we cannot see it, we can feel it. Feel the energy to try and understand it. Underground, there exists a network of connections. Roots connect to other roots and lines of communication, spreading information in ways we can scarce imagine while looking at the surface where nothing seems to be happening. The universe is working, forming connections and gaining nourishment, all to support us in our next stage of growth. We may not see it, but this hidden energy is just waiting for us to call upon it and use it to build the world back in line with the law of nature. So you are not alone, my friends. Deep Roots reminds you that your roots run deep into the core of the universe, rooting you so far down that you can shoot so high up in the sky, past the atmosphere, and into the cosmos. And everyone can feel it. Everyone is a part of it. Every living creature, every part of Mother Nature. You are connected. Every step you take, every breath you take, affects the person next to you and the creatures across the globe. You are needed. You are wanted. You are not alone. And on to the individual reading. Hello, Leo. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for June. The June energy. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, make sure to check out your rising sign and your moon sign if you're not sure what those are. I have provided a link to a website in the description box that creates natal charts for free. So, calling in on the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What messages do you have for my Leos for June 2017? What are the messages, energies for Leo? Leo, June 2017. What guidance do you have for my Leos? What energies are circulating for Leos? June 2017. Okay, last one. Okay. Okay. And the energy that's coming in from May into June is the Three of Swords. So you could have felt wronged. You could have maybe found out that your partner was lying to you and going behind your back in some way. So this is, yeah, feeling cheated, feeling left out, feeling like a third party is getting in the way. And then in June, we have the Three of Cups. How interesting. And the Three of Swords turns to the Three of Cups. So maybe this was even though it was painful when it happened, it was a blessing in disguise. And so it's something worth celebrating, because now you're free of this energy that was lying to you. All right, so then we have the Five of Discs reversed, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Discs. Then we have the Page of Discs and Temperance, and the Three of Wands reversed. The Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So I do love that we have the Three of Cups. So there's reasons to celebrate all of June, which is wonderful. So no matter what happens, there's always something to look forward to. And in relationship, remember, that's not always romantic. It can be family, it can be friends. We have the Five of Discs. So you're coming out of a rough patch. You're coming out of a situation that seemed desperate, that seemed empty. The Three of Swords. You know, you just broke away from somebody who was cheating on you, who was lying to you. And now you can finally see, the light. And, you know, you're coming out of that fog and that darkness that person may have bestowed on you because of the lying and cheating they were doing. However, you're still kind of feeling confused and not sure what to do with it. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I know that this may have shaken your core. This may have shaken your confidence in self. But know that with the Ace of Discs right here, that there is a new beginning right around the corner that is going to be abundant and wealthy in your life. You know, you just have to be ready and willing to accept it. So take off the blindfold so you can see what possibly could be happening in June, that somebody could be coming in. Could be romantic. I do feel like it is romantic for a great portion of you, but it could also be just a really dear friend who comes in and helps you realize what a gift you have and what a gift they are to you. It's going to heal the wounds, you know, that have been placed on you by somebody else. It'll be a great salve for your injury. And then in career, we have the Page of Discs reversed, Temperance, and the Three of Wands. All right, so, you know, some people may be giving you some opportunities. Somebody, you know, some companies, and it could be like a new company. It could be like a startup, something that's not really, doesn't have any traction yet, doesn't have a history, could be, you know, pursuing you. And what they have to offer sounds really, really nice. However, I don't see it having a future. I don't see it having a place for you in the life that you need to live. Like the Page of Discs reversed and the Three of Wands reversed, it's really empty promises, and it doesn't have any legs to stand on. You know, it's just empty. It's empty, 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 and they're just trying to get you over, and as soon as they do, you're going to see that it's just all smoke and mirrors and that there's no substance to it. Now, the thing is they're going to just try really hard to get you. They will. They're going to promise tons of money, and they're going to promise, you know, the corner office with a view. But you have to delve within self. You have to delve within you and find your center and find your balance. And instead of being, you know, wooed over by these words, look into it. Do the research. Make sure all the ducks are in the row. And you'll see that they aren't. Now, my biggest issue for this really is you just jumping the gun and saying, yes, I'm in. This sounds too good to be true. This sounds amazing. I'm excited about this, without doing your homework and really looking into it and talking to other people in the company, in the business. Especially, I recommend talking to people who have left the business and ask them why. And if you feel, secure in it, then, go forward, but just know that it may not last very long. It may not have the longevity you had hoped for. I'm trying to think if there's any other situations that could be going on here for you. That's really it. And it can come in different forms, It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a new business that's going to be talking to you. It could be a new person who's coming into your work and wants you to do a project and you don't know anything about them. Or it could, anything new that just pops up, really look into. When it comes to abundance, we have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Four of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Cups reversed. So once again, this is like empty promises being given to you. And in this regard, though, like the Knight of Cups in reverse is just going to try to manipulate you and be kind of condescending and passive-aggressive. And, what they're going to really try to do is be like, you're taking away my abundance. You're taking away what is important to me and what I wanted to celebrate. And you're ruining my life because of the choices that you are making. You have to stand strong in you and you have to speak your truth. All right. So the Ace of Swords is saying, cut, cut, cut. All right. Get to the heart of it. Be clear about what you need. Be clear about where you're going. Speak it. And you know what, Leo? I don't really think you have a problem doing that. You guys are such a bright light anyways. Speak. Speak. You're right. You're right on the money. You've got it. And even though you know that it may be a little offensive or they might take it poorly, speak it. Okay? Somebody's trying to take your abundance by making you feel guilty. Don't let them do it. And then you can go celebrate because you stayed strong. And then in the mind-body-soul connection, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this makes sense. The Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. The reason why it'll be so difficult to speak your truth, even though you need to, is because emotionally you're feeling helter-skelter, especially from May, from this person you find out who's been lying and cheating and doing mean, nasty things. And so being shaken, it's hard to begin again, It's hard to emotionally find your balance. But having the Nine of Cups here, the wish card, it's like what you wish will happen. So if you're saying, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, no one loves me, no one will ever love me again, I'm going to be alone forever, I'm never going to have a job I love, everything always falls through. If you're going in that route, that's what's going to happen. And there's somebody here, the Page of Swords in reverse, is going to kind of put fuel to that fire. If you are saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Like this, I feel like is a friend who's an enabler, being like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. Just go party, drink it off. You're going to be fine. Stop worrying. It's, don't worry. Just keep working. It's cool. Don't worry. Stop worrying. There is a point, like I do want you to stop worrying, but I also want you to do. Okay? It's like there's going to be, you have to find your balance. Temperance. You have to find the balance between excitement and partying and the work you need to do. And since you are feeling emotionally out of balance, it's going to be really important for you to, every time you do go out to the next day or the next hour, to find your foundation, to put your feet into the floor and be like, this is who I am. This is who I am. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm about. And remember that in bringing yourself back to center. Because this person, I feel like the Page of Swords, is just saying things that are not helpful. And you love them, and you kind of want to believe them because you believe that they have your best interest in mind, but they don't. They're just trying to keep you down too. This is like a common theme for a bunch of signs this month, and I really, like, it makes me sad that there's so many people trying to dampen your light, So shine, shine. There's always people in your life who love you. Okay. So let's call on the angels for some added guidance. Remember, before I get to the angels, there's this card, okay? The Nine of Cups. It's the wish card. Your wish is your command. So please make sure that you are working from that space of, I am worthy, I am abundant, I have a lot to give, I will find, or I have a job I love, and I will keep at it, and I will keep working hard. Relationships are bountiful. People love me as much as I love them unconditionally. Okay, let's call on the angels for some added guidance. Oh, perfect. Archangel Michael. Yes. I do kind of associate him with like the Ace of Swords and like the King of Swords. You're working very closely with this powerful angel who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. You are protected. You are guided. You are divine, Leo. You are divine. So your wishes come true. There's an Ace of Discs that is just so ready to like have you be bountiful in a relationship. You just have to see it. Ace of Swords. Speak your truth. Communicate. There's a new way of thinking, a new way of doing your life that will create wealth and bounty. And, the Ace of Cups is saying, don't fall into the pit of despair. Look up, see your sun, see your sky, and move forward so that the ace can turn upright. And if you fall, and if you feel weak, and if you feel like you can't make it, which you can, because Leos are the super strong, super fun, you are the sun. But if you feel like you need some support, which we all do, Archangel Michael is right there for you. Call on him. Call on him. All right. So if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.